It on over. Jeez. Oh man. All right. So we're here. The MCU part of this podcast is live. And we're talking about episode one, which it started out with a bang. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was episode one of, I think, Hawkeye was good. I think episode one of was episode one of Loki good too? Yeah, because that's when,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
so far, because I think it was Wanda that kind of started a little slow.
very.
And what other show is that? I don't even want to count What If, just because What If was just separate stories that kind of just linked to previous stories that we know. Because
Are you
episode one
thinking
of What If was okay because that was
yeah.
Captain Carter. So this episode of Moon Knight, I didn't know what to expect as far as what the show was going to give us, because Grace and I, we've already kind of chatted about who Moon Knight is in the comics. Like, this is someone who suffers from different personalities and this, that, and the third. But here, we're only primarily getting the one personality, which is Steven, not Stevie.
Yes.
Steven with a V. Or is it Steven with an N? What is it?
Are you asking me? I put Steven.
No, no, like, he corrected the guy at
Oh,
the.
yeah. No, I caught the reference and then I'm like, I think he's actually asking me, so I'm gonna pull it up right here. Yeah, but he's the main personality that we're introduced to. Like, his is the main one that we're kind of like following, but then we see, or we're kind of alluded to this other Mark person,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking potentially we're getting introduced to like a third. And I'll mention why. So as we were watching this, right? Because obviously we knew we're dealing with someone who has dissociative personality disorder. We're expecting like multiple
Wait, stop right
care.
there.
Okay.
Sorry. You can't just assume that everybody knows that this person suffers. Like, as far as how this episode started,
Hmm.
like, I was watching it with Yadira, and she had no idea what's going on, and I didn't break it down to her. So
Hmm.
this didn't really get weird until we show up in a field, right? And you hear this voice. So I just wanted to throw it out there that I know that the people who actually watch and listen to us, they know that this Steven character suffers from the personality disorder,
Hmm.
but this episode initially didn't make it clear until maybe the last 15 minutes.
Yes, like obviously you know there's something wrong, and I'm gonna correct one thing. We knew things were weird when the guy put the glass in his shoes and started walking around, and that was like
Oh,
first
true.
5 seconds of
True,
the
true, true, true.
of the episode.
Right.
But no, you're right. Like if you didn't, it's more reason for you guys to subscribe, guys. Like come on, we're
Mm-hmm.
here to help you guys figure out the world of the the MCU, any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but us like knowing we're kind of looking at different personalities here, I was like kind of